A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hi everyone, welcome back to A+ English. I'm Pat.
I'm Chickling.
So we're on day 2 of our article, which is all about November 11th,
yay.
which was yesterday. So yesterday, November the 11th, is a special day in many countries.
Yeah, in Europe and North America, it's a day when we remember soldiers. And why? Why did they?
Why do we do that? Well, World War I ended on November the 11th. Actually, at 11 minutes past 11 o'clock on the 11th day of the 11th month. It was kind of agreed as a sort of a special, okay, that's when we end World War I. So now we use that day to remember all the soldiers who fought and did brave things and died in that war.
But in China, it's different, right?
Yeah.
In China, it's a singles day. And for people who aren't in relationships, it's become a big shopping day. So they buy things to forget the fact that they're single.
Yeah, because it's kind of 1, 1, 1, 1. So a lot of ones, just like a lot of singles. But the ones also kind of looks like the long, thin shapes. So in Japan and South Korea, November 11th reminds people of a snack, either Pepero or Pocky. These long candy sticks. So 1, 1, 1, 1 with maybe another slash in between. That just looks like a set of Pockies. So today we're going to use Pepero or Pocky to make a special kind of card.
Hey.
All right, so you'll see a video somewhere else to see how it's done. Right now we're going to explain all the words we need to know about how to make this card.
What makes November 11th so special?
Pepero Pocky Card DIY. 1. Cut the top and bottom off an empty Pepero or Pocky box. 2. Make 3 red envelopes by taping red paper together at the sides. 3. Tape 2 envelopes on the inside front and inside back of the box. 4. Tape the third one in the middle. 5. Put long pieces of white cardstock inside the envelopes. Mark the edge with a pencil. 6. Draw Pocky or Pepero cookies on pieces of white cardstock. Cut the top off around them. 7. Glue the decorated paper just under the Pocky or Pepero pictures. 8. Write your note and put it in the envelope.
Word power!
Bottom, bottom. There were only 2 cookies at the bottom of the box. There were only 2 cookies at the bottom of the box. Envelope, envelope. I put my letter in an envelope and sent it to my friend in England. I put my letter in an envelope and sent it to my friend in England. Tape, tape. My brother cut my homework up, so I have to tape it back together. My brother cut my homework up, so I have to tape it back together. Note, note. Haley and her friends passed notes to each other in class. Haley and her friends passed notes to each other in class.
认识字汇
The middle. edge.
Okay, so this activity is a Pepero or Pocky card DIY. DIY meaning do it yourself.
所以我们现在要来讲什么呢？就是 Pepero 跟 Pocky Card 用这个巧克力盒做卡片，自制的卡片 DIY。
Okay, now we're going to read through the instructions to explain exactly what you have to do. And we start with step 1, and it says cut the top and bottom off an empty Pepero or Pocky box. So you need to go and buy all these and maybe eat a few yourself, and then cut the top and bottom off. So in that sentence, we use the word bottom, B-O-T-T-O-M, bottom. This is a noun, and it's our first word power word of this article. Let's check it out. The bottom of something is the opposite side to the top. So here is the top of my head, and here is the bottom of my head, okay? It's the lower side. It's the side that's closest to the ground. Top of my shirt, the bottom is down that end, okay? Here's another example sentence. There were only 2 cookies at the bottom of the box. There were only 2 cookies at the bottom of the box.
好，那我们来看一下 bottom 这一个字 ，bottom 就是底部的意思哦，是一个名词。那我们常常用一个片语，我们可以说 from the bottom of my heart， 就是从我心里深处。那我们就可以说 When I say I love you, I mean it from the bottom of my heart。那意思说，当我说我爱你的时候，我是认真的。那我们课文中的例句意思就是说，这个盒子的底呢只有2片饼干。那再回到课文中呢，第一个步骤我们要干嘛呢？把空盒子的顶端啊跟底部剪下来，然后这个一个空的盒子 Pepero 或者是 Pocky Box 的盒子，然后把它顶端跟底部剪下来。
Okay, so next it's step 2. You've cut the top and the bottom off. It says now make 3 red envelopes by taping red paper together at the sides. All right, we have a few words to look at here, starting with envelope. You can also say envelope. It's spelled E-N-V-E-L-O-P-E, envelope. It's a noun, and it's the first of 2 word power words we have to look at in this sentence. Let's check out the first one. An envelope or envelope is a piece of paper or card that's designed so you can put another card or a different piece of paper inside it and then close it. We put cards and letters inside envelopes and then we write an address and mail them. Or at Chinese New Year, people put money in red envelopes and give them to family members. Here's another example. I put my letter in an envelope and sent it to my friend in England. I put my letter in an envelope and sent it to my friend in England.
好，那 envelope 这个字就是信封的意思。那我们过年的时候的红包啦，就叫做 red envelopes， 直接在前面加一个红色就好了。那派老师刚刚有提到哦，那我们如果要说密封的信封，你寄出去之前会封起来吗？我们就可以说 a sealed envelope。好，那我们看一下例句的意思。我把我的信放到信封里面，并把它寄给我在英国的朋友。
Okay, so in that sentence about making envelopes, we saw another word power word, and it was tape, T-A-P-E, tape. Now we know we're using pieces of tape in this activity, but here we're using the word tape as a verb. Let's go to our word power section to find out how we use tape in this way. To tape something means to use tape to make it closed, stick it together, seal it up, or anything like that. It doesn't matter how you use the tape. If you do something with it, the verb is to tape it. You tape something together, you tape it here, you tape this to this. It's all tape. Here's an example. My brother cut my homework up, so I have to tape it back together. My brother cut my homework up, so I have to tape it back together.
好，所以 tape 在这边是当动词，是胶带粘贴的意思哦。那么 tape 当名词的时候，有胶带、磁带啊，像录影带、录音带都可以。那我们有看到 by 借由这一个字，我们用这个字后面加上 VING 去表示借由在这边粘贴红色的纸，就能做出3个红色的信封。那我们用 by 造几个句子哦，譬如说 He goes to school by walking， 他走路去学校。 Or he goes to work by bus or train 都可以，他上班搭巴士或者是搭火车。好，那课本中的例句呢？我哥哥把我的作业剪坏了，所以我必须把它胶带粘回去。
Okay, so let's get back to the activity of making this DIY card and on to step 3. It says, tape 2 envelopes on the inside front and inside back of the box. So there's another use of tape as a verb.
好，那我们来看一下，所以我们要怎么做呢？我们要把2个信封粘在盒子的内侧，前跟后。
Now we're on step 4. Tape the third one, because remember you've got 3, tape the third one in the middle. Now we already talked about the top of something and the bottom of something. Now we see the middle of something, which is halfway between the top or the bottom. We can also use middle to be halfway between the 2 sides of something. The left side, the right side, in the middle.
Okay, so the fourth step 就是第4个步骤是什么呢？我们要把第3个粘贴在中间哦。那我们看一下这边用了什么用法？这边用了 ordinal numbers， 就是序数的意思。譬如说第3个，我们就是说 the third one， 第2个 the second one， 第1个 the first one。
All right, well, now we're on to the 5th one, or the 5th step of this activity, which is put long pieces of white cardstock inside the envelopes and then mark the edge with a pencil. Okay, white cardstock will just keep it kind of thick and stop it from folding or bending. And then you mark the edge. The edge of something is where that thing ends, like the edge of a table, the edge of a piece of paper, or the edge of your seat.
OK， 所以第5个步骤呢，就是把长形的白色细卡纸放到信封袋里面，然后再用铅笔在边缘做记号哦。Edge 是当边缘的意思哦，在文章中当名词。
Okay, let's take a look at step 6, which is draw Pocky or Pepero cookies on pieces of white cardstock and then cut the top off around them.
OK， 所以我们要在白色细卡纸上面干嘛呢？我们可以画上 Pocky 或者是 Pepero 饼干的样子，然后再把顶端剪下来。
Okay, let's take a look at what we do next. So step 7 is glue the decorated paper just under the Pocky or Pepero pictures.
And then the 7th step 第7个步骤呢，就是再把装饰花纹的纸呢贴到 Pocky 或 Pepero 的你画下来的这一些的图案。那 decorated paper 意思就是有花纹的纸张。
All right, now let's move on to step 8, which is also the last step. Okay, it says write your note and put it in the envelope. So here we have our last word power word. It is the noun note, N-O-T-E, note. Let's find out what it means. So a note is a short message that is written down. It's more casual than a letter. You don't write, Dear X, yours sincerely, or anything like that. It's a very short, very clear message to tell someone or something like, Pat, you need to see the doctor tomorrow. Remember that. That would be a note. Or it could be a note just to say, hi, how are you, in a very quick way. And you could send it, just send a piece of paper to somebody in a letter. You could send it almost as a text, really. That would be a note. You might see a note written on a wall or a door that says, this classroom is closed, this classroom is being cleaned, or go into this classroom for the math test. That would be a very short note. Here's another example. Haley and her friends passed notes to each other in class. Haley and her friends passed notes to each other in class.
好，所以 note 这一个字就是字条、便条的意思哦，在文章中是名词。那么做笔记呢，就可以说 take notes。那么 note 也可以当动词哦，注意到记就有注意到，或者是记下来啊、提到的意思。那么看几个例句哦。Please note that we will be closed on Sunday. 请注意哦，我们星期日没有营业。Or he noted down every word heard. 他记下听到的每一字每一句。So here are sentence in the in the magazine， 在我们杂志里面的文章，我们来翻一下句子。 Haley 和她的朋友们在课堂上互相传纸条。That's not a good thing to do in
Well,
class.
it
though.
depends. It probably isn't because they're probably not about the class.
Yeah.
Maybe the note says, "What did the teacher say? I don't understand."
Maybe.
And you're asking your friend and you're kind of writing it down so you don't speak. But really, if you don't understand, just put your hand up and go, "Teacher, I don't understand." But maybe the notes were like, "Oh, I hate this student," or "I really like this student." That kind of note. So, don't pass them around in class. You're not paying attention to the lesson. You might miss something important. Anyway, you can put a note in this kind of special Pocky DIY card and you can send it to somebody, give it to somebody, something like that. And that brings us to the end of our article. So let's go to our magic box first, and when we come back, we will be doing our review time activity.
Magic Box 找亮点。
嗨，大家好，我是艾琳。还没下课哦，好久。等一下放学要去哪？ I want to go to a coffee shop. 我想去咖啡厅打屁聊天呢，你要不要来？可是你知道学校附近有没有不错的咖啡厅吗？ Do you know a good one around here? 对啊，因为我想离学校近一点，因为我很懒，不想走太远。I don't want to go to those far away ones. 我不想去那些太远的啦。如果你也像我一样这么懒的话，你一定会爱我今天要教的这种文法，就是不定代名词 one 和 ones。没错，我刚刚已经用了好多了，因为我很懒。对。不定代名词可想而知就是一个代名词啦，就是代替哪个名词呢？任何不特定的那一个，也就是说，它可以随着你所讲的东西代替着不同的事物。所以我刚刚讲的 I want to go to a coffee shop， 我想去咖啡厅诶。Do you know the good one around here？ 这时候 one 就是代替我前面已经讲过的咖啡厅，没错。因为呢，我前面就已经问过你想不想去咖啡厅了，所以你一定就知道我在讲什么啦。我后面就不用再讲那么多字，直接用 one 代替就好。单数用 one， 一间咖啡厅 ，a good one， 不错的咖啡厅。那复数呢？没错。I don't want to go to those far away ones。我不想去那些远的那几家，那些我通通都不想。Those far away ones。One 直接加上 s，ones 就是不定代名词复数的形式啦。所以呢，只要你前面提过的东西，最后面要继续再讲那个东西的话呢，为了方便，我们就可以直接使用 one 和 ones。再举个例子，我们到了咖啡厅的话，好多蛋糕哦 ！There are so many cakes， 我全部都想吃。你要吃哪个呢 ？This one，that one。到底要哪个？就这么简单，这个蛋糕，那个蛋糕，哪个啦 ？One 就代替前面讲过的蛋糕啊。和我一样有选择障碍的人也一定要选起来哦。所以你就可以叫别人来决定到底该吃哪个。Which one？ 不定代名词真的好方便，好懒，我好喜欢啊！同学们也来试试看吧。请你问问你同学，你想要巧克力的那一个，还是草莓的那一个？没错，就是还在选蛋糕。答案马上揭晓。The answer is, do you want the chocolate one or the strawberry one? 你答对了吗？
Wait for it! It's review time! 复习时间到喽！
Okay, so we've had a 2-day article here, which means we've got 8 words we can use in our review activity. I've written all the word power words down. I've put them in this rather lovely hat. And now we're going to take turns, pick a word, and see if we can make a new sentence with it.
Okay.
So we can trial these words. So, after you, grab a word.
Okay.
What have, you've got like 2 there, but...
I got 2.
You got 2!
Okay.
What have you got?
Just 1. I got remember.
Okay, so can you make us a sentence with remember, like remember someone or remember a special person?
Do I have to do it with the same meaning that we talked about?
Yes, with the same meaning, of course. We're reviewing the words.
Okay. We try to remember our grandmother
Yes.
on this day
Yes.
by having a piece of cake. It's so
Sure.
hard. How can it be so hard? Oh my
It's not
goodness.
so hard. Let's try another one. Okay, I have chosen the word note.
Note.
Okay, so when I came downstairs this morning, I found a note from my mum.
How could you be so quick?
She told me to remember to go to Grandma's house after school.
So you put two of the vocabulary words in your sentence.
Well, one's just
Okay.
about Grandma's house. We use Grandma twice. What have you got? Maybe an easier one. Soldier.
Soldier.
You can do soldier.
Yeah. My brother wants to be a soldier in the future.
Cool. That is a good sentence. Okay, I have chosen country.
Country. You
Okay.
can make a lot of sentences
You
with that.
can indeed. I'm from the UK. There are 4 countries in the UK.
Oh, yay.
Okay, that's nice one for me. How about you?
Can you guys see it?
Snack. Yeah, that one's actually snack.
I love to snack on
That's
food or
that's
snack
a verb.
on. I like to snack. Do I have to? I'll have
As
to
a
use it as a
noun.
noun. Okay.
Snack is both, but
I'm
let's use it as a noun.
I'm a big fan of snacks.
What's your favorite snack?
Brownies.
Brownies. Good
Oh, yay.
choice. Okay. I have got bottom. Okay. I dropped my keys. Now they're at the bottom of the swimming pool.
How are you gonna get it?
I'm going to dive to the bottom and get them back. Okay?
Okay.
Couple more left for us to look at. What have you got?
I got tape.
Tape. Okay. So tape as a verb.
This piece of paper
Yes.
was torn apart.
Yes.
So we have to tape them back together.
Yes, we're going to tape the 2 pieces back together. So my last one is envelope or envelope.
okay, envelope.
Okay. If you see a red envelope on the ground, don't pick it up or you will marry a ghost.
You never know until you try it.
I think I will not marry a ghost, thank you. One wife is quite enough for me.
Oh, yay.
Okay, that is the end of our 2-day article and our review time. Thanks for watching, everyone. For A+ English, I'm Pat.
I'm Chickling.
Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What makes November 11th so special?
Pepero Pocky card DIY. 1. Cut the top and bottom off an empty Pepero or Pocky box. 2. Make 3 red envelopes by taping red paper together at the sides. 3. Tape 2 envelopes on the inside front and inside back of the box. 4. Tape the third one in the middle. 5. Put long pieces of white cardstock inside the envelopes. Mark the edge with a pencil. 6. Draw Pocky or Pepero cookies on pieces of white cardstock. Cut the top off around them. 7. Glue the decorated paper just under the Pocky or Pepero pictures. 8. Write your note and put it in the envelope.
Word power!
Bottom. Bottom. There were only 2 cookies at the bottom of the box. There were only 2 cookies at the bottom of the box. Envelope. Envelope. I put my letter in an envelope and sent it to my friend in England. I put my letter in an envelope and sent it to my friend in England. Tape. Tape. My brother cut my homework up, so I have to tape it back together. My brother cut my homework up, so I have to tape it back together. Note. Note. Haley and her friends passed notes to each other in class. Haley and her friends pass notes to each other in class.
认识字汇
The middle. Edge.